Is it time to buy or sell Netflix stock? In this video, we're diving deep into Netflix. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 11th of September, 2025. And now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since September 11th, 2025, our system has ranked Netflix as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -2.82. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. We will continue to monitor this evaluation to see how it evolves in the coming days. The stock is currently positioned within a broad and descending trend in the short term, indicating further declines within this trend. The present 3-month trend points to a potential decrease of approximately 3.57% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from -9.65% to +4.12%. Analyzing the longer term, our 12-month assessment reveals a projected change of 69.25%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary between 57.18% and 105.55% over the next year. In current terms, this would suggest a future price between $1,891.64 and $2,473.81. Our latest daily update for Netflix includes the headline, "Weaker technical forecast for Netflix as stock downgraded to sell candidate." The Netflix stock price fell by 3.54% on the last day, Thursday, the 11th of September, 2025. From $1,247.71 to $1,203.50. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 5.15%, reaching a day low of $1,192.06 and a day high of $1,253.45. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days, but is still down by 1.63% for this period. Volume has increased on the last day by 3 million shares, but this occurred alongside falling prices. This may serve as an early warning, and the risk will be slightly elevated over the next couple of days. In total, 6 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $6.78 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $1,341.27, and the lowest price was $677.88. Currently, the price is 10.27% or $137.77, below the 52-week high of $1,341.27, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Netflix has transitioned from headlines to strategic discussions this week. On the 10th of September, the company announced that Eunice Kim, who has served as Chief Product Officer since 2023, will be departing. This change may introduce short-term uncertainty regarding product roadmaps and the execution of advertising products, potentially leading to volatility in the stock as leadership transitions are clarified. A more significant development is Netflix's new advertising alliance with Amazon, allowing marketers to purchase Netflix inventory through Amazon's demand-side platform. This agreement has immediately altered the dynamics of the advertising technology landscape and impacted competitors. For Netflix, it broadens their programmatic reach and could enhance advertising revenue growth without requiring substantial additional sales infrastructure. At current financial multiples, which reflect a high price-to-earnings ratio in comparison to peers, yet maintain margins in the mid-30% range alongside billions in cash flow, the market appears to be anticipating continued successful execution and content strength. Additionally, Netflix presented at a major investor conference this week, highlighting their ongoing engagement with Wall Street. In the short term, we can expect fluctuations driven by headlines surrounding the executive change and partner responses. Looking further ahead, successful integration with Amazon, along with consistent content delivery and cash flow, could justify the premium valuation, although execution risks and competition in streaming will mean that any potential upside remains contingent on effective delivery. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 12th of August, 2025, it was reported that Jefferies assigned Netflix a buy rating accompanied by a hold action. On Monday, the 21st of July, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned Netflix an equal weight rating with a hold action. On Saturday, the 19th of July, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned Netflix a market underperform rating together with a hold action. On Friday, the 18th of July, 2025, it was reported that Jefferies again assigned Netflix a buy rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 15th of July, 2025, it was reported that Loop Capital Markets assigned Netflix a hold rating alongside a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general neutral rating to Netflix stock. The price-to-earnings ratio is rated as strong sell, while the price-to-book ratio also receives a strong sell rating. However, when it comes to return on investment, analysts have given the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Netflix. Currently, there are few to no positive technical signals. The Netflix stock is receiving sell signals from both short and long-term moving averages, resulting in a more negative outlook. During upward corrections, resistance levels are observed at 1,240 and 1,208. A breakout above either of these levels could trigger buy signals. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Tuesday, September 9th, 2025, and the stock has since declined by approximately 4.73%. Further declines are expected until a new bottom pivot is established. Additionally, there is a present sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Yesterday, volume increased while prices fell, which may serve as an early warning, suggesting that close monitoring of the stock is advisable. Here are some additional signals that may catch your interest. Moving average convergence divergence, indicating a sell signal. Pivots, a sell signal was issued 3 days ago. Bollinger, a buy signal was issued 3 days ago. The short-term moving average, a sell signal, was noted 2 days ago. The long-term moving average, also showing a sell signal 2 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 18 days ago. When examining the 12-month chart, we find the short moving average, a sell signal, was noted 2 days ago. The long-term moving average, a sell signal, was also observed 2 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Netflix. Netflix finds support from accumulated volume at 1,190.08, and this level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction can be expected when the support is tested. Generally, the stock tends to exhibit very controlled movements, and with good liquidity, the risk associated with this stock is considered very low. During the last day, the stock fluctuated by 61.39 between its high and low, or 5.15%. Over the past week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 2.45%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Netflix, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A high PE ratio could indicate that the stock is overvalued, or that investors expect significant growth rates in the future. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 16th of October, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $6.88. Keep an eye on these figures, as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Netflix. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Netflix is at $1,209.24. If you do not currently own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Netflix encounters its first support level at $1,190.08. If this support level holds, it could present a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Netflix from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the second day of September in the year 2025, Masiiwa Strive conducted an insider purchase of 51 shares of non-qualified stock options. On the same day, Dr. Matthias also made an insider purchase of 51 shares of non-qualified stock options. On that same day, Karbowski Jeffrey William conducted an insider purchase of 57 shares of non-qualified stock options. On the 2nd of September, Rice Susan E. executed an insider purchase of 51 shares of non-qualified stock options. Also on that day, Barton Richard N. conducted an insider purchase of 51 shares of non-qualified stock options. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades reveals a negative insider power, with a ratio of negative 29.586. Overall, insiders purchased a total of 43,072 shares, while selling 79,813 shares in the last 100 trades. We have a negative evaluation for this stock, and there is no stop loss set. Is Netflix stock a good buy? Netflix exhibits several negative signals and is caught in a broad and declining trend, leading us to believe it will likely perform poorly in the coming days or weeks. Consequently, we maintain a negative assessment of this stock. Due to minor weaknesses observed in the technical analysis, we have adjusted our conclusion for this stock from a hold to a sell candidate since the last evaluation. After examining the volatility and movements for the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Friday, the 12th of September, we anticipate Netflix to open higher by $12.84, starting the trading session at $1,216.34. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge that you are responsible for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at StockInvest.